or no bottom 10 characters in this game. That is a really weird statement, but I truly believe that every character in this game is at least somewhat viable. There is someone out there who can make like top 64 at a major with every single character.
Yeah, there's not many characters that are like, oh, you just don't use this character, because everyone, for the most part, there's not many, and you can make a distinction between viable and solo viable, but either way, both of who we got on screen at least have some pros to them, and ChewyHobo was trying to show them off.
That was almost really, really cool there for a second. Not going to be able to finish off the combo, but I really like the effort from ChewyHobo. MJI, though, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, can kill right here and right now with the right setup or the right singular move. We're going to connect with that landing there, and there's the up air. There it is. What did I say? No one believed me. I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure everyone believed me.
People were waiting. It was like, oh, he made the call. Let's wait until he's wrong so we can make fun of Last in chat. And then he wasn't for the third time of this stream. So...
I'm literally never wrong. Skiff can vouch for that. I know Skiff's in chat. You can vouch. I've never been wrong before.
Oh no, he's gonna get radioed.
He looks for the, I like that he looked for the up B there, but he actually, I don't know how much I like it, because it would have been cool if it hit. There were better options in that situation. Gets the up smash though, and ChewyHobo not having too fun of a time right now. He might very well go down by 2 stocks.
Yeah, it's kind of one of the many kryptonites of Bowser Jr. is that a lot of times their neutral is rather linear, but they don't have the speed to make up for it. Why would you? Oh, I mean, it works, and that was a hell of a call out.
That was sick. He goes up for it, gets the spike off stage. Nothing you could have done would have prevented that except a well-timed air dodge. And I think really at this percent, except for like just a raw like smash attack or maybe a jab at ledge, I don't think any of Bowser Jr.'s, well, there's the jab at ledge. But I don't think any of Bowser Jr.'s stuff like would have comboed into kill moves there. So I think he was just really needed to find that jab at ledge, which he did. He managed to get that stock off, but MJI still has a full stock lead here.
Yeah, Bowser Jr. doesn't have many like just pure raw kill combos except things like Cart, of which you can pretty easily react to that even online.
Like vanilla spin dash.
Yeah,
it's a reactable move.
It's got a little bit of armor, but you can kind of see it coming. So he's forced to try and use these ledge play spots as a means of a solid like 1 of 3 moves, whether it be F smash, rapid jab, or forward throw now after the recent buff. But it's still linear and it's still telegraphed, which means Byleth's more consistent options and a little bit of extra spice thanks to the Sword of the Creator can kind of put Bowser Jr. in his place. If ChewyHobo doesn't do things like this and try and give his game plan that extra boost.
He's still alive. Okay, no, he's not. Never mind. I thought he might. For a second, I was thinking that MJI actually still had his double jump, and if he did still have his double jump, he would have been able to survive that, which is absolutely insane, but ChewyHobo gets caught with not only no tech, but also holding out in the wrong situation, so that Nair F smash is going to connect, thanks to the nice little angle put on it by MJI. So it was looking good for ChewyHobo for a second. He was able to pick up that second stock, but nothing else was going to come, and he's sent down to the blast zone for the 3rd time in the game, and MJI takes a 1-0 lead.
And we're still in best of 3 territory, so winner side stock for this top 8 qualifier. ChewyHobo, we could see the Steve come out. Steve is never really feels like a bad choice, except for a couple specific matchups. But no, he's sticking with the Bowser Jr. He knows it's strong, just going to a proper stage for the character, which we could see. I'm thinking town. I'm really feeling the town and city this time.
I'm gonna counter you and say we're on PS2.
Well, you saw it, so it's not fair.
It works. I still win. You are no match for my predictive capabilities.
I mean, hey, starter stadium. Like, what is not to love? And you get plenty of room to start zooming around with the Koopa clown car. Or Morton clown car. Morton's still a Koopa, so it works.
He's still a Koopa Link. Goes for the side B there out of shield, and I really like that option. Okay, good spot dodge. I like that. Very good. Shields the clown car. Now gets back into it. He's looking for the up air, but the armor just barely going to save him from what surely would have been a nasty follow-up. Now he gets the follow-ups that he's been looking for himself. ChewyHobo finally starting to get a little bit of percentage on the board in this game. He goes for the jab at ledge, but doesn't find it. MJI has been doing such a good job of playing around the clown car.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of times where MJ just takes a couple steps forward, and this is a huge time to punish ChewyHobo if he had the chance to go for that second up air, but not overcommitting, and that's been kind of the name of the game for MJI. He waits, he picks his spots, and he sees what he can do to find those sweet spots, like so. No amount of heavy armor is going to save you from that back air. Oh, lordy. Are you okay, Last?
Oh, I don't like that. Even as a Byleth player, that was kind of rude. Regardless, ChewyHobo going to be trying to look for the kill at ledge here. Gets the nair.
Yeah, it's been one and done for a lot of times with ChewyHobo. Like, he'll land like a little bit of
almost the same problem that we called out during round 1 pools. Like,
yeah,
not being able to follow up on your advantage state, just going for individual hit and run tactics. And while that does work with some characters, okay. Doesn't work here, but that was scary. That, I almost lost it. I'll just be real. The side B is going to kill, though. The nice tipper. And we're in the same situation that we were in game 1, where MJI has a 2-stock lead.
And now it really looks like second versus same as first. Like, how do you land this kill when all you have at this point, not even a kill throw, you just have some decent raw aerials that maybe can close out this stock if you get a chance to land them, but it's been all like weak nair, like a couple of the Mecha Koopas. Finally, that back air on the first, it feels like the first overextension of the night from MJI.
Gets the nair dragged down, goes for the grab out of it, but actually tries to follow it up with a secondary nair instead of the fair like I was expecting. Is going to get punished for it by 51% and still counting, but gets out of it with a nice little F-tilt. Now MGI resets back to neutral where they seem to be their most confident. Gets the nair dragged down yet again, but no follow-up.
Yeah, missing that grab allows ChewyHobo a second lease on, or at the very least to reset neutral, as he's managed to put on this damage pretty well. Yeah, just jumping away from the grounded trap. A lot of Bowser Jr. stuff can be just jumped away from. Has to commit to Koopa Crown Card to chase down and have that burst, have those burst tools. But it looks like MJI is just ready to intercept and ready to place themselves in just to the right spot. Still far from out of it.
Well, that arrow there is going to throw ChewyHobo out of where they were comfortable. They were just holding on to positioning on the side of the ledge, and that arrow pushed them out of it. And now it's forced them to engage in neutral, which I don't think they wanted to do against the Byleth here. They're losing pretty heavily for it. The fair's not going to kill quite yet, but the next one certainly will. Tries to low profile underneath it. He has to come back up on stage eventually.
Ledged up? No, early jump. Oh my! That in
platform slip into bear. That's the classic, especially the players getting a little bit too comfortable underneath the platform.